how I went from bankruptcy to a multi-six-figure brand. When I left my corporate job, I had like 20 plus years of experience and I was in a really good place. I had consistent clients. They were doing very well. My clients were making all the monies. And I, on the other hand, wasn't charging enough and wasn't valuing what I was bringing. And so I ended up having to file for bankruptcy because I left a multi-six-figure career to starting a business that wasn't bringing in equal to what I had become accustomed to and to the debts and the things that I had. Of course, there was a lot of shame associated with that, a lot of guilt associated with that. And I decided that, you know what, this is what happened. I decided to accept what was. And a big part of being able to propel yourself from a place of where you are to where you want to be is acceptance. Okay, it is what it is, now what? You know, I love to say that. It is what it is, now what? Once I accepted it and said, okay, I made some bad decisions, some bad choices, I also realized that I was creating a lot of drama, a bottom to the top story, because I thought that that was necessary for me to be respected and for people to want to work with me in the coaching and mentoring industry. But once I realized that that wasn't needed, I didn't need a bottom to the top story, I also allowed myself to say, okay, it is what it is. That's what I had created. Now what? Another big thing that I did or realized as I was creating or going from this bankruptcy to the multi six figures, I noticed that I was doing a couple of things. I wasn't valuing what I brought to the table, which was very different from most of the people that were in the industry at the time. A lot of people were brand new. They were young. They were straight out of college. They didn't have college degrees. They didn't have all of the things that I had. So I thought that I was wrong. I started to downplay all of my brilliance, downplay all of the wisdom, downplay my corporate view of how to take smaller brands and make them bigger and make them stand out in the way that I learned how to throughout my career. I also noticed that I was playing small. I didn't want to be seen. I had more weight on myself and I kept gaining more and more and more weight so that I would hide, not do videos, not show up in the way and more potent, powerful way that I could. I got clear on a lot of the things that I was doing to not show up as multi six-figure brand me. I shifted. I decided that I was already her now. I decided that I already had the knowledge. I was everything that I needed, and now I just needed to be it. I needed to be about it. What do I say? Assume the position. Assume the position of the person who had the multi six-figure brand and say, okay, how would I show up? What would I be wearing? How would I be speaking? How would I lead my containers? Like, how does that look? And then once I decided to do that, what did I do? I started to move. Listening to this story will give you so many points of the way you can create the situation that you desire. Whether you're coming from bankruptcy and trying to go to the top, or whether you're super successful now, but you know that there's an up level that is calling your name. So listen to this over and over again. You can hear the specific things that I did. You can do them yourself and watch yourself go to the heights that you desire.